The algorithm has spoken. The winning predictions are confirmed as they race towards the finish line.
Welcome to C.R.I, your trusted source for professional handicapping at Caymanas Park. I'm Ned Gunter, bringing you clear, data-driven race analysis built for punters who want to bet smarter, not guess. Before we get into the card, thank you. Whether you have been with us from day one or this is your first video, you are welcome here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and join a community that shows up every race day. Quick reminder, everything I cover here today is backed by the full data on CRIpicks.com, post position stats, jockey trainer combos, odds movement, it's all there. As a quick look-up cheat sheet you can pull up right there before you bet. And if you want the complete breakdown in one place, grab the race day analysis PDF. It's free to download on the site. Link is in the description. Now let's break down Saturday, March 14, 2026. 10 races at Caymanas Park. The Alexander Hamilton Memorial Trophy headlines race 8 at $1.4 million. Open allowance with supernatural power from the USA at 53.4%, the highest C.R.I. rating on the card. 2 maiden special weight races for 3-year-olds at 4 furlong dash in race 7 and a fillies and mares closer in race 10. Let's get into it. Race number 1, 8 furlongs round, maiden condition race, native bred 4-year-old and up. We open with 8 furlongs on the round course, $730,000, 10 runners and 2 expert picks virtually tied. Prince Zayden at 30.9% and God of Thunder at 30.6%, both below 31%. This is as open as it gets. Prince Zayden from Post 6 is the first expert pick at 30.9%. Radish Roman for Lewis Richards was 6-5 chase in the final furlong, 3 lengths second to Treasure Isles. Fit, morning line favourite at 75 with 95% confidence. Roman aboard, a morning line favourite at 8 furlongs on the round course. Strong tactical setup. God of Thunder from Post 5 is the second expert pick at 30.6%. Clive Lynch for Linton Ho Calder. Described as prominent chase in the final furlong, 2 lengths second to Blinding Light. Consistent placer. Post 5 on the round course is well drawn. 7 years old but showing consistent form. Great T Magnum at 28.3% from Post 1 with Richard Henry for Ray Phillips. Was 4-1, outpaced early, 6 lengths 4th to Laurie. Coming back fitter, Henry carries a 3-kilo claim. Post 1 gives him the rail at 8 furlongs on the round course. Control Aggression at 27.4% from Post 3 with Jaru Stewart for Donovan Russell. A strike while it's hot cold making his debut. Morning line at 16-1. Stewart carries a 4-kilo claim. Debutant in a maiden could surprise. Smoking Tom at 25.6% from Post 7 with Shaim Garden for Christopher Pearson. Rounds out the selections. Was 2-1. Mid-pack 2 lengths. 5th to Boss Lady Jane. Coming back fitter, Garden carries a 3-kilo claim, Post 7 on the round course. Also worth noting, Black Ringo from Post 10 was 6-1, prominent for 5 furlongs, 4 lengths 5th to Raging River, coming back fitter. Wide open maiden, both expert picks are below 31%, the lowest top-rated pair on the card. Prince Zayden has Roman on the morning line, God of Thunder has consistency. Great T Magnum has the rail draw and a claiming rider. C.R.I. selection, Prince Zayden to win, Exacta Prince Zayden and God of Thunder, trifecta at Great T Magnum and Control Aggression. Race number 2, 7 furlongs round, restricted allowance 4, native bred 5-year-old and up, non-winners of 3. 7 furlongs of the round course, $750,000, 6 runners, a compact field and 2 expert picks. Racola at 39.4% and Successful Man at 36.9%. Racola from Post 6 is the first expert pick at 39.4%. Tajay Suku for Michael Marlowe. 3 lengths second to Amazing Force and 4 lengths second to the Soul Warrior. Consistent runner-up form, Suku carries a 3-kilo claim. Widest draw in a 6-horse field on the round course. Not ideal, but a small field minimizes the disadvantage. Successful Man from Post 2 is the second expert pick at 36.9%. Tevin Foster for Errol Burke. Was 8-5, slow in stride, stayed on 5 lengths third to the Soul Warrior. Foster from Post 2, safe ground on the round course, good inside draw. Chief Dissident at 32.2% from Post 5 with Demar Williams for Patrick Lynch. was 8-5, outrun early 7 lengths fourth to the Soul Warrior, beaten as co-favourite last time. Global Machine at 31% from post 1 with Radish Woman for Carlton Cunningham. Prominent led 1 furlong out, beat Captain Fantastic back in November. Roman from the rail at 7 furlongs. Spraga at 29.2% from post 3 with Shaim Gordon for Leroy Tomlinson rounds out the selections. Was 4-1, led, held on well, beat Chesney by a neck, fit, last out winner. Gordon carries a 3 kilo claim, post 3 is well drawn. 6 runner field with a clear farm thread. Racola and Successful Man both run behind the Soul Warrior. Small field, tight margins. Racola has the consistency edge. Successful Man has the better draw. C.R.I. selection, Racola to win. Exacta Racola over Successful Man, Trifecta Ad, Chief Dissident and Global Machine. Race number 3, 5.5 furlongs round. Maiden special weight, 3-year-olds Colt and Fillies. Maiden 3-year-olds at 5.5 furlongs on the round course, $1.05 million. 7 runners, 2 expert picks, and the top-rated horse is a debutant. The Teacher from the USA at 39.6% and Olivia De Horo at 35.9%. The Teacher from the USA from Post 1 is the first expert pick at 39.6%. Robert Aladdin for Jason DaCosta. 1,000 words cold described as having scope, forward and tuned. DaCosta is the champion trainer. Aladdin from Post 1 gives them the rail at 5.5 furlongs on the round course. The moderates him top, even without a race. Olivia De Oro from Post 7 is the second expert pick at 35.9%. Dane Dawkins for Peter John Passard. An enticed filly described as nice looking, shows ability. The second debutant in the frame, widest draw in a 7-horse field. Passard and Dawkins is a strong debut combination. Any Means from the USA at 28.7% from Post 6 with Devin Foster for Michael Marlowe. Prominent led 1 furlong out, half a length second to Fernando. The best race form in the field, morning line at 7-2 with Foster from Post 6. Communa Trace from the USA at 22.8% from Post 2 with Radish Roman for Oral Hayden. Was 9-1, outpaced 7 lengths fourth to Bigger Boss. Coming back fitter, Roman from a good inside draw. Water Spun from the USA at 21.4% from Post 4 with Christopher Mamdeen for Alfred Brown rounds out the selections. Was 22-1, outrun early 7 lengths fourth to Mulligan Man. 2 debutants as expert pick. Any Means has the best actual race form in the field, finishing half a length second to Fernando. The Teacher from the DaCosta Aladdin combination from the rail. Olivia De Oro is the Prassard debutant from the wide draw. Debut day, ability versus experience. C.R.I. selection, the Teacher to win. Exacta the Teacher over Olivia De Horo. Trifecta at Any Means and Communa Trace. Race number 4, 5 furlongs straight. Maiden condition race, native bred 3-year-olds. 3-year-old maidens at 5 furlongs on the straight course, $1.05 million. 8 runners, 3 debutants and 2 expert picks who are both debutants from the same trainer. Swashbuckler at 36.4% and Awesome Star at 36.2%, both trained by Peter John Passard. The margin is just 0.2%. Swashbuckler from Post 5 is the first expert pick at 36.4%. Ryan Lewis for Peter John Passard. A Burn Identity Colt described as having scope, strong and working well. Post 5 is in the ideal middle zone on the straight course. The sweet spot in the data. Awesome Star from Post 6 is the second expert pick at 36.2%. Dane Dawkins for Peter John Passard. A Burn Identity Colt described as forward type, working well. Morning line at 2-1 with Post 6 is also in the strong middle zone on the straight. Same sire, same trainer, same zone. Passard is sending 2 Burn Identity Colts side by side. Maybell at 29.8% from Post 1 with Abigail Abel for Jason DaCosta. A neck second to God's Plan and 1 length second to Midnight Traveller. The best actual race form in the field. Abel carries a 3 kilo claim, but Post 1 is the rail, the weakest draw on the straight course. Strong Avenue at 26% from Post 2 with Ricardo Carr for Patrick Lynch. And Avenue Malkenu Colt likely needs a few more runs. The third debutant Carr carries a 4 kilo claim. Post 2 is still in the weak rail zone. Delta Gamma at 23% from Post 7 with Tyrese Anderson for Richard Azan. rounds out the selections. Was 32-1, 15 lengths, 7th to Tailor Made back in December. Coming back fresh, Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim. Post 7 is in the middle zone. 2 Passard debutants, both burn identity colts, both in the middle zone at post 5 and 6. Mabel has the form, but the worst draw. This is Passard's race to lose. C.R.I. selection, Swashbuckler to win, Exacta Box, Swashbuckler, and Awesome Star trifecta at Mabel and Delta Gamma. Race number 5, 5 furlongs straight, 3-year-old and up, optional claiming. 5 furlongs on the straight course, $820,000, 11 runners and no expert pick. Ballistic Missile is the top rated at 33.8%, but that's only a Contender tag. Wide open race. Ballistic Missile from post 10 is the top rated at 33.8%. Christopher Mamdine for Joseph Thomas was 6-5, led and clear in the final 2 furlongs, beat Radam by 4 lengths, improving last out winner as favourite. Morning line at 9-2 with 75% confidence. Post 10 is in the strong outside zone on the straight. Titan Tempo from the USA at 29.7% from post 7 with Garvin Harris for Philip Lee was 2-1, chasing the final 2 furlongs, 1 length, second to Aura in January. Narrowly beaten, Harris carries a 4-kilo claim. Post 7 is in the middle zone. Morning line favourite at 2-1, the market's top pick. Kem at 28.8% from post 11 with Rowan Coley for Henry Harrison Jr. Run evenly for 6 furlongs, 3 lengths, 4th to Rani Bangala. Fit, Coley carries a 4-kilo claim. Post 11 is well drawn in the outside zone, claiming at 700,000. Indestructible at 28.2% from post 1 with Radish Roman for Philip Elliott. Prominent for 5 furlongs, 4 lengths, second to Alberta Fresh here. Roman from the rail, but post 1 is the weakest draw on the straight. J. Spieth at 26.6% from post 5 with Aaron Chatry for Jason DaCosta rounds out the selections. Run evenly, 6 lengths, 5th to Gallopin de Velez back in December. DaCosta is the champion trainer. Post 5 is the ideal middle draw. Also worth noting, posing already from post 3 was 5-1, chasing the final furlongs, 2 lengths, second to Catawba. Fitter, claiming at 700,000. No expert pick, 11 runners, the straight course. This is a genuine puzzle. Ballistic Missile improved last time from the outside zone. Titan Tempo as the morning line and the narrow defeat. Draw matters here. C.R.I. selection, Ballistic Missile to win, Exacta Ballistic Missile over Titan Tempo, trifecta at Kem and J. Spieth. Race number 6, 5.5 furlongs round, 5-year-old and up, non-optional claiming. 5.5 furlongs on the round course, $600,000, 12 runners, all claiming at 200,000, the lowest claiming level on the card, and 2 expert picks, Muscatoon at 33.6% and Don Almighty at 31.1%. Muscatoon from post 2 is the first expert pick at 33.6%. O'Shea Nugent for Gary Griffiths. Alpha second to General Chief back in July, but has lost form since. 12 years old, post 2 on their own course, save ground. The Model Trust, the old class. Don Almighty from post 12 is the second expert pick at 31.1%. Demar Williams for Ryan Darby was 4-5. 2 lengths, second to Wear Your Honor back in December. Coming back fitter, morning line favourite at 65 with 95% confidence. 10 years old, post 12 is the widest draw, a concern in a 12-horse field on the round course. JJ Warrior at 23.7% from post 8 with Tyrese Anderson for Barrington Dawes. 5 lengths 4th to Prince Majestic and 6 lengths 4th to Tapping In. Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim. Absolute Blue at 22.3% from post 1 with Garvin Harris for Lawrence Fremantle. Was 3-1, prominent 1 furlong out, 5 lengths 5th to Nothing But Trouble. Harris carries a 4-kilo claim. Post 1 gives him the rail. Excuse Me Goodbye at 19% from post 7 with Tevin Foster for Fitzgerald Richards rounds out the selections. Was 21-1, chase for 2 furlongs, 9 lengths, 5th to Sudden Flight, a long shot. 12 runners at the lowest claiming level. Old Horses, Muscatoon is 12, Don Almighty is 10. Don Almighty has the worst draw from post 12, but the best morning line. Unpredictable feel. C.R.I. selection, Muscatoon to win, Exacta Muscatoon over Don Almighty, trifecta at JJ Warrior and Absolute Blue. Race number 7, 4 furlongs straight. Maiden condition race, native bred 5-year-old and up. 4 furlongs on the straight course. The shortest race on the card, $700,000, 8 runners and 2 expert picks. Roman Princess at 31.4% and Native Alliance at 30.3%. Another tight margin. Roman Princess from Post 5 is the first expert pick at 31.4%. Garvin Harris for Lenny's Shim at 8-5. Chase for 4 furlongs, 1 length. Third to Bombs Night. Still fit. Best race form in the field. Harris carries a 4-kilo claim. Post 5 is in the middle zone on the straight. The best draw zone. Native Alliance from Post 8 is the second expert pick at 30.3%. Tajisiku for Paul Swaby. A successful native horse described as showing some ability, making his debut. Saku carries a 3-kilo claim. Post 8 is in the outside zone, a strong draw on the straight. Bossy Girl at 29.2% from Post 3 with Shime Garden for David Powell. Was 5-1. Chase for 5 furlongs, 4 lengths. Second to Belize Agree. Back in December. Morning line at 2-1. Garden carries a 3-kilo claim. Sweet Burn at 28.1% from Post 7 with Javanil Patterson for Lawrence Fremantle. Chase 2 furlongs out, 5 lengths. Fourth to Blinding Light. Post 7 is in the middle zone. Skidaddle at 18.5% from Post 6 with Philip Parchment for Courtney Williams rounds out the selections. Unfancied and unplaced in all 5 races, but the morning line gives her 10-1 with 60% confidence. Post 6 is well drawn. 4 furlongs. Pure speed. Roman Princess has the form and the draw in the middle zone. Native Alliance is a debutant with a 3-kilo claiming rider. Bossy Girl has the second best form. At 4 furlongs, early speed and break matter more than anything. C.R.I. selection, Roman Princess to win, exacta Roman Princess over Native Alliance, trifecta at Bossy Girl and Sweet Burn. Race number 8, 7 furlongs round, Alexander Hamilton Memorial Trophy, open allowance 3-year-old and up. The Alexander Hamilton Memorial Trophy, open allowance $1.4 million, 7 furlongs on the round course, 5 runners, Supernatural Power from the USA at 53.4%, the highest CRI rating on the entire card. This is the headline act. Supernatural Power from the USA from Post 2 is the expert pick at 53.4%. Radish Roman for Philip Fiani. Prominent for 5 furlongs, 10 lengths. Fourth to Ride All Day in the Mote Mile. Roman from Post 2 on the round course. Save grounds. Ideal tactical position. Fun Can't Done from the USA at 40.9% from Post 3. Robert Aladdin for Jason DaCosta. Slow into stride. 1 pace. 9 lengths. Third to Ride All Day in the same Mote Mile. Same race as Supernatural Power, but Fun Can't Done actually finished 1 length ahead of him in that race. Wall Street Trader from the USA at 39.8% from Post 5 with Christopher Mamdeen for Rowan Mathy. Was 5-2, held up, led 1 furlong out, beat Oil Machine by 3 lengths. Recent winner in good style. Post 5 is the widest draw, but in a 5-horse field, that's manageable. Zulu Warrior at 38.7% from Post 4 with Tyrese Anderson for Adrian Prince. Was 5-2, led for 3 furlongs, 4 lengths. Second to Alpha Revolution. Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim, consistent at this level. Provident at 26.8% from Post 1 with Shaim Garden for Jason DaCosta. Rounds out the selections. Was 10-1, led 4 furlongs out. Beat Brenda Boy by 2 lengths in January. The second DaCosta runner, Gardens carried a 3-kilo claim. Post 1 gives him the rail outsider. 5 runners feature. The richest race on the card, Supernatural Power, has Roman and the best CRI rating at 53.4%. The only rating above 50% on the entire card. Fun Can't Done was ahead of him in the Mote Mile. Wall Street Trader is the recent winner with a stylish victory. C.R.I. selection, Supernatural Power to win, exacta Supernatural Power over Fun Can't Done, trifecta ad, Wall Street Trader and Zulu Warrior. Race number 9, 6.5 furlongs round, 3-year-old and up, claiming 6.5 furlongs on the round course, $1.01 million. 8 runners, high level claiming at 1.5 to 1.2 million and 2 expert picks. Whiskey at 39.5% and Sonny T and Chippy at 36.2%. Whiskey from Post 1 is the first expert pick at 39.5%. Demar Williams for Adrian Prince. Chase led 2 furlongs out, 3 lengths, 5th to Wizkid. Post 1 gives him the rail at 6.5 furlongs on the round course. Good draw, claiming at 1.5 million. Sonity and Chippy from Post 2 is the second expert pick at 36.2%. Ryan Lewis for Oral Aiden was 9-1, slow into stride, stayed on well, 2 lengths, third to Wizkid. Same race as Whiskey, ran behind him but closed well. Post 2 is well drawn, claiming at 1.5 million. The head cornerstone at 32% from Post 5 with Radish Roman for Adrian Prince was 4-5, chasing the final 2 furlongs, 2 lengths, third to Rani Bangala. Beaten favourite last time, Roman aboard is always dangerous. The second, Prince Runner, claiming at 1.5 million. Sir John at 31.7% from Post 3 with Christopher Mamdeen for Rayan Darby. Prominent chasing the final furlong, 5 lengths second to Easy Peasy, claiming at 1.4 million. Post 3 is well drawn. Press conference at 25.3% from Post 8 with Robert Aladdin for Jason DaCosta rounds out the selections. Was 2-1, prominent led 1 furlong out, beat Rani Bangala by 4 lengths. Last out winner at good odds. Also we're noting Dead Cornerstone was beaten 4-5 favourite behind Rani Bangala, and Press Conference beat Rani Bangala by 4 lengths. The farm chain suggests Press Conference has the right to be higher. High level claiming with the farm lines connecting through Wizkid and Rani Bangala. Whiskey and Sonity and Chippy both from the same race, both well drawn inside. The head cornerstone has Roman. Press Conference has the DaCosta form reversal. C.R.I. selection, Whiskey to win, exacta Whiskey over Sonity and Chippy. Trifecta had the head cornerstone and Sir John. Race number 10, 5 furlongs round. Restricted allowance 5. Native bred 4-year-old and up, fillies and mares. Non-winners of 2. The final race, fillies and mares at 5 furlongs on the round course. $750,000, 12 runners and Treasure Isle is the expert pick at 41.6%, the only expert pick in this race. Treasure Isles from Post 8 with Philip Parchment for Fernando Geddes is the expert pick at 41.6%. Was 3-1, led and clear 1 furlong out, beat Prince Zayden by 3 lengths. That farm line ties to race 1. She beat the race 1 expert pick. Post 8 on the round course is an outside draw in a 12-horse field. D-Storm at 32.8% from Post 6 with Javanil Pattison for Patrick Lynch was 40-1, chased for 6 furlongs, 12 lengths, 5th to Poppy Uso, still fit. Jody's Fund at 31.9% from Post 10 with Tyrese Anderson for Welch Sotar was 2-1, outrun 8 lengths, 3rd to 4:30. Expected to improve. Anderson carries a 3-kilo claim. Dark Swan at 27.4% from Post 1 with Dane Dawkins for Gresham Smith was 2-1, led and clear 1 furlong out, beat You're My Sweetie by 2 lengths. Last out winner, Post 1 gives her the rail at 5 furlongs on the round course. Excellent draw. Native Flyer at 26.6% from Post Time with Demar Williams for Stephen Todd rounds out the selections. Was 2-1, chased for 4 furlongs, 6 lengths, 3rd to Altogether, still fit. Also were noted last possession from Post 2 was 2-1, led and clear in the final 2 furlongs. Beat Shan Shan by 7 lengths. Dominant win, but the morning line drops her to 20-1. Phillies had mere closer with 12 runners. Treasure Isle has the clear top CRI rating and beat the race 1 expert pick. Dark Swan has the best draw from the rail and the last out win. CRI selection, Treasure Isle to win, exact Treasure Isle over D-Storm. Trifecta at Jody's Fun and Dark Swan. Key takeaways: Race 8 top rating of the day, Supernatural Power from the USA at 53.4% in the Alexander Hamilton Memorial Trophy. $1.4 million open allowance, 5 runners, Roman aboard the Class Act, the only rating above 50% on the entire card. Race 4 Passard's Debutant Double, Swashbuckler at 36.4% and Awesome Star at 36.2%. Both burn identity codes from the same trainer, both in the sweet spot on the straight course. The tightest expert pick margin of the day, 0.2%. Race 3, DaCosta Debutant Headlines. The teacher from the USA at 39.6%. 8,000 words colt making his debut for the champion trainer with Aladdin from the rail. But Olivia de Oro is the second expert pick for Passard. The trainer rivalry continues. Fun Can Done in race 8, 40.9%. Aladdin for the Costa Mote Mile form. The teacher in race 3, 39.6%. Acosta Debutant from the rail 4-5 Morning Lime. Whiskey in race 9, 39.5%. Claiming Specialist, rail draw, 7-5 favorite. Racola in race 2 at 39.4%. Consistent runner-up, Suku aboard. Race 9, high high-level claiming whiskey at 39.5% and Sonny T and Chippy at 36.2%, both from the same race, both well-drawn inside 1.5 million claiming. Race 10, Fillies and Mares Closer, Treasure Isles at 41.6%, the only expert pick in the race. Beat the race 1 expert pick last time out. Best bet, Supernatural Power in race 8, 53.4%. Feature race, Alexander Hamilton Memorial Trophy, Roman aboard. Treasure Isle in race 10, 41.6%. Beat Prince Zayden by 3 lengths, sole expert pick. Fun Can Done in race 8, 40.9%. Haladin for Jason Costa, Mute Mile Farm. The Teacher in race 3, 39.6%. Acosta Debutant from the rail, 4 to 5 morning line. Whiskey in race 9, 39.5%. Claiming Specialist Rail Draw, 7 to 5 favorite. Racola in race 2, 39.4%. Consistent runner-up, Suku aboard. Before I sign off, thank you to every punter who tunes in, shares this show, drop picks in the comments, and comes back every race day. This community is built on trust. You trust us to bring the data, we show up every time. Remember, the video gives you the big picture, but when you're at Caymanas or standing in line at betting shops and you need a quick reminder, that's what CRIpicks.com is built for. Think of it as your cheat sheet at the window. I also post a full race day analysis PDF you can download and have on your phone. It's all free. Just head over to CRIpicks.com. Link is in the description. If this helped you out, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm Ned Gunter. See you at Caymanas Park.